Bonjour tout le monde, ça va bien? Bienvenue à la deuxième classe. So you're so welcome to the second lesson this week of Tu aimes ça? Do you like that? Alors, so let's have a look at what we're doing so far this week. So we are giving opinions about food with reasons, which we've done the last lesson. We've also practiced our negatives in the last lesson. And today we're going to be practicing the near future tense. Alors, on va commencer. Pour commencer, écrivez le titre. Tu aimes ça? Do you like that? Write down the title et écrivez la date. If it's not the correct date that's written on there, just write down your own date. So is it lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi ou vendredi? And is it what number in février is it? Alors, pour commencer, you have to copy down the sentences and translate them into English. And it says, say what tense they are in. So you've got 3 little sentences there. You should not take longer than 3 minutes to do this task, 4 minutes at the most. There is a little challenge there. I'm not going to call the challenge out loud because it would be a big hint. But if you, when you finish doing your 3 sentences, look at the challenge, because then you will definitely be able to answer one of the questions in the starter task. Alors, bon, pause the video, please, while you do that task. Merci. Alors, on va corriger. So let's have a little look at the answers. Je vais manger du pain pour le petit déjeuner. Alors, I am going to eat bread for breakfast. Alors, number 2, she is going to eat ham for lunch. Elle va manger du jambon pour le déjeuner. They are going to drink water for dinner. Elles vont boire du lait pour le dîner. Now, the question was, what tense are they in? And I said that there was a hint in the challenge at the bottom. So, if you said they are in the near future, you are super duper correct. Now, what was the rule for forming the near future and say when we use it? So let's have a little look. So now if you, I want you to write down grammar near future. Sorry, this thing seems to be blocking it a little bit. I don't know how to get rid of it. Oh, there. Okay. So écrivez le titre, grammar near future. So the answer is already written up there. So the near future is all about going to. So what you are going to do. And what's the formula for the near future? So the formula is the subject plus aller in the present tense plus the infinitive. So please write that down. All of this little section now is in a little grammar cloud with your highlighter, please. So we have the subject plus aller plus the infinitive. So let's look at some examples. So I am going to eat. How do you say that in French? Comment est-ce qu'on dit ça? We have je vais manger. Okay, so remember, you've got the subject is the person who's doing the action. Then we are conjugating the verb aller in the present tense. And then we are just adding the verb in the infinitive form at the end of the sentence. Okay, let's do another example. I am going to drink. So how would you say that? Je vais boire. Excellent, c'est très bien. Make sure you're keeping up with me and writing these examples in your book. Next one. I'm going to take. How would we say that? Je vais prendre. C'est très bien. Well done. So please make sure you have those 3 examples written in your book. Alors, on va continuer. So let's do a quick recap of the verb aller. Do you remember how to conjugate the verb aller? Okay, remember this is a key part of the near future tense. How do we conjugate the verb aller? So see if you can say it out loud first of all, or see if you can write it in your book. So je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. What would it be? Okay, so let's look at it. Je vais, tu vas, il, elle, on va, nous allons, vous allez, ils, elles vont. Okay, c'est très bien. I go, you go, he, she goes, we go, you go, they go. So this is a verb that you need to put on a flashcard and you need to use the Lightner system that I put up for you on your Google Classroom. You need to use the Leitner system for learning your verbs. Remember, okay? So if you don't remember that, please write it in your book now. So pause while you do that. So, on va continuer avec the near future. So, we just said that the formula is the subject plus the present tense of aller plus the infinitive. So, let's look at a few more of our examples. Je vais trouver, I'm going to find. Je vais manger, tu vas manger, you are going to eat. So, we're basically just conjugating the verb aller here with different verbs, just so you can see an overall structure of how the near future looks, okay? On va prendre, we are going to take. Remember in French, it's a bit funny because in English, we would say one is going to take, like the Queen, one is going to take. But in English, then we translate that as we are going to take. Vous allez regarder, you plural are going to watch. Nous allons boire, we are going to drink. Ils vont sortir, they are going to go out. Actually, guys, I am going to, oh goodness, where is it? I'm going to correct that, okay? Because remember, that should be the other way around. Ah, alors, I hate to see when the verbs are in the wrong order because then it looks super confusing. Okay, bon. Oh, c'est ça. Okay, corrected. C'est très bien. Okay, so just in case you needed to write any of those down. So there we have the present tense of aller conjugated. Je vais, tu vas, il, elle, on va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont. Okay, and then we have all of our verbs in the infinitive. What are the verbs families that we have in French? 3 verb families. We have our ER verb family, we have our RE verb family, and we have our IR verb family. Okay, so as you can see, they all stay in the infinitive. Okay, so please write those down in case you don't have them already. Alors, on va continuer. So let's do a little bit of practice. So this is out of 5. So I want you, as I'm going along, to translate. Traduction, c'est traduction. On va pratiquer, translate, and see how many you get correct out of 5. So translate that sentence. J'adore boire du coca. What would that be? Okay, that's I love drinking Coke. So we're practicing our opinions here. Alors, elle déteste les légumes. Qu'est-ce que c'est? She hates vegetables. Je vais manger du pain for... Oh, goodness. Right. Pour déjeuner, that one was a little bit strange. Okay, so that should, I'll just correct that as well. Oh. Pour déjeuner. Okay, so for breakfast. So, okay, so je vais manger du pain pour déjeuner is I am going to eat some bread for breakfast. I am going to drink Coke. What would that be in French? C'est quoi? Je vais boire du coca. And she is going to buy crisps. Elle va acheter des chips. Okay, so how many did you get correct out of 5 ici? Alors, on va continuer. Now, so a little reading task for you. And I want you to see, can you find the phrases? You've got the phrases written here in English. Can you find these phrases in the text in French? Okay, so you need to make sure that this is your vocab list for today. So you need to write it in English and find them in French as well. What are they, by the way? What are they? I can't eat because of my religion. I'm a Muslim. It makes me sick. I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat. It's disgusting. It's full of vitamins. What are they? They're reasons, aren't they? So these are brilliant reasons that we can use in our sentences to say why we like or don't like something. Okay, c'est très bien. I want you to take just maybe 3 minutes to do this task, maybe 4 actually, because you need to write them in French as well. Okay, pause the video while you do this task. Alors, on va continuer. Okay, I cannot eat would be je ne peux pas manger. Because of my religion is à cause de ma religion. I am a Muslim is je suis musulman. It makes me sick is ça me fait vomir. I am a vegetarian. Je suis végétarien. I don't eat meat. Je ne mange pas de viande. It is disgusting. C'est dégoûtant. And it's full of vitamins. C'est plein de vitamines. Okay, c'est plein de vitamines. How did you go in that task? Okay, so just write down any that you didn't know. Okay, so these are our justifications. So you should have written these down. There's a little bit of extra information here because what we have in brackets here. So we say je suis végétarien or je suis végétarienne. Exactement, c'est bon. So if you're a boy, you're going to say végétarien. And if you're a girl, you're going to say je suis végétarienne. Je suis musulman, if you're a boy. Je suis musulman, if you're a girl. I'm a Muslim. Je suis hindu, if you're a boy. And je suis hindu, if you're a girl. Doesn't sound any different. Je suis allergique. I am allergic to it. So that's a new one. So write that down, please. Ça apporte des vitamines. It's full of vitamins, or they are full of vitamins, or it's full of vitamins. Ça apporte des vitamines. C'est bon pour la santé. It's healthy. It's good for your health is what it literally means, okay? So these are brilliant reasons that we can use in our writing. So please write these down before we do our final little practice, okay? So pause the video while you write those down. Alors, maintenant, on va écouter. So we're going to do a little listening task now. Et c'est qui que parle? So who says the following things? So you've got 4 people, Zaid, Sarah, Kevin, and Sophie. And have a look at the phrases. Who says, est végétarien, n'aime pas manger du poisson, mange beaucoup du pâté, mange beaucoup de fruits. Okay, so there's just 4 little things that you're listening out for and 4 people. Okay, so pause at any stage. Je vais commencer maintenant. I'm going to start now.
Page 61, activité 5.
Bonjour les amis, bienvenue sur Radio Plus. Aujourd'hui, on parle de la nourriture. Voici nos 4 jeunes, Zaïd, Sarah, Kevin et Sophie. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Alors, Zaïd, toi, qu'est-ce que tu aimes manger?
Moi, je ne peux pas manger de viande. J'aime trop les animaux. Je suis végétarien. En plus, je suis musulman. Donc, on ne mange jamais de porc à la maison. On mange des légumes, du riz, du poisson.
Et toi, Sarah, tu es aussi végétarienne?
Non, moi, je mange de la viande, mais je préfère les fruits. Les pommes, les bananes, les oranges. J'en mange à tous les repas.
Et toi, Kevin?
Moi, j'adore manger dans les fast-foods. Les hamburgers, je peux en manger tous les jours. Mais je déteste manger du poisson. J'ai vraiment horreur de ça. Par contre, je peux manger un hamburger tous les jours.
D'accord. Et pour finir, Sophie?
Moi, je suis sportive. Donc, je mange beaucoup de pâtes parce que c'est bon pour l'énergie. J'aime beaucoup la cuisine italienne.
Merci à tous et à la semaine prochaine pour un nouveau programme.
Alors, c'est très bon. That was lovely, actually. I really enjoyed that. Okay, so how did you get on with that? Let's have a look at the answers. Alors. Okay, so who said they were vegetarian? Zaid. Who said that they don't like fish? It was Kevin. Who said they eat a lot of pâté? Was Sophie. And who said that they eat a lot of fruit? It was Sarah. Okay, and the extra little information was about Saeed, that he likes animals too much. He's Muslim and he doesn't eat pork. Sarah, she eats meat. She prefers fruit with every meal. Kevin loved fast food, especially hamburgers, and he can't stand fish. Sophie said she was very sporty. She eats pasta, which she thought was good for the energy, and she loves Italian food. Okay, so if you've got any of the extra information, you can give yourself an extra point. And if you got the correct 4, that was out of 4 in total. Okay, c'est bon, on va continuer. Alors, pour our final little task is, on va écrire. So I want you to write a little sentence now about which food you can or you can't eat, or you like or you don't like, and why. So let's look at our little example. Je ne peux pas manger de viande parce que je suis végétarien, or je suis végétarienne. I cannot eat meat because I am a vegetarian. Okay, so I want you to write your own sentence with your reason from today. Okay, and upload your work to the Google Classroom for your teacher, please, so they can enjoy looking at your work from today. Alors, merci beaucoup tout le monde et à bientôt. Thank you so much, everyone, and see you next time. Au revoir.